How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Planet Crafter, an open-world, single-player survival game where the goal is to turn a planet from what you can see right there, a barren wasteland not dissimilar to Mars, into a bit of an oasis. We're gonna go in, we're gonna increase the pressure, we're gonna generate some oxygen, we're gonna heat the place up a little bit, and we're gonna see if we can craft a planet. And here we are. Like I said, it looks kind of like Mars out there, but there's a lot of things that we need to get familiar with. In the top left, we have our first steps. This is going to act like a bit of a tutorial. It's going to act like guidelines, teaching us how to play Planet Crafter. In the top right is the Terraformation Index. We'll get to that in just a little bit because I'm not exactly 100% sure what the TI means, but essentially, I think TI might just be Terraformation Index, and it's currently at 0. In the bottom left, from top to bottom, is health or hunger, thirst, and oxygen. And then looking around, we have some things. So this is our landing module. We've just touched down on the red planet. We got some stuff in the sky, which looks absolutely beautiful. Very red, but it's one day going to be green. This is the landing module. This is what we came down in. And inside of here, we have some supplies. We have some seed lerma. We have some space food. We have some oxygen. We have some water. Over here, we have a crafting module. And there's a few things that we can make in here. We can make more oxygen capsules. We can make more water bottles. We can make chips for construction, deconstruction, and a torch. We can make a backpack. And we can make an oxygen tank. I can speak, I swear. And then in the top left, we have to craft a backpack and equip it, craft an oxygen tank and equip it, and then craft the microchip construction and probably equip it as well. So if we have a look at those things and we start with the backpack, we're gonna need some iron. So we need to head outside and get some iron. And you might notice a lot of things just laying around out here. Those are resources. This one is, if I remember right, cobalt. This over here is silicon. And then this one right here is iron. So if I go ahead and click on that, and I click on this one as well, that gives me 2 units of iron. And if we head back to the crafting station, we can go ahead and craft the backpack T1 or Tier 1, go into the inventory and equip it, and we have more inventory space. Job done, first step accomplished. Now we need an oxygen tank Tier 1. And what do we need for that? We're going to need 2 cobalt, 1 iron, and 1 magnesium. And there's also a sandstorm coming in. Fantastic. This game is very bright. So you've probably noticed that. I'm kind of pointing out the obvious, but if you are watching this in a dark room, or in my case, I'm playing it in a dark room, I'd advise some sunglasses. Anyway, let's get some cobalt, let's get some iron, let's get some magnesium. Obviously, cobalt's blue. Iron is this. That's silicon. Never mind. I can't tell. There's a sandstorm. I think this is iron. Yeah, that's iron. And then magnesium is this one right here. It sort of sticks up and it's got like sort of a cool pattern on it. So I'll go ahead and grab some magnesium. And we need to get back inside because I'm running out of oxygen. So right now the landing module generates oxygen. And every time I come in here, it'll refill my tank. But, you know, we kind of need to stay on top of that. So if I build the oxygen tank Tier 1, it's going to increase my oxygen capacity. So I pop in here, I equip that, and now we have 145 units of oxygen in the tank that's in my suit. So we can go a little bit longer outside before having to come back here, or before having to consume an oxygen capsule, which will refill my oxygen tanks. I'm going to keep one of these with me just in case I need it. Now, we have other things to build. Microchip Construction needs 2 silicon and 2 magnesium. So if we just pop outside, I can see some magnesium right there. I can see some silicon right here. So we'll go ahead and grab 1 silicon. We'll grab 1 magnesium. And then we got more magnesium over here. What is this? Is that silicon or iron? That's iron. We got a lot of magnesium around here, actually. So I'll go ahead and grab a second one. That's titanium. So we're looking for something really dark for silicon. That's iron. All right, okay. None over here, I guess this way. There we go. We got one last little bit of silicon, and we can, oh, it was right here as well. You know what? We'll go ahead and grab a little bit of extra just so we can put it in storage. At least I think we can put it in storage. We will have a little bit of a look and see if we have the space. We absolutely 2. I think I need 2 and 2, right? What are we building? Construction microchip? Yeah, we need 2 and 2. So go ahead and get this. We'll put it on the suit. And now we need to build a living compartment door, a drill tier 1, and a wind turbine, as well as a screen terraformation. So what all of that is housing stuff. So essentially, if I press Q, we can build a base. This game has base building, which I'm actually kind of excited about. So essentially, I need 2 iron and 1 titanium, and I can build myself a living compartment. 1 iron, 1 titanium, 1 silicon, and I can build a door. So we're gonna need 3 iron, 1 titanium, 2 titanium, and 1 silicon, which we have in here already. So we'll go ahead and grab that. So 3 iron, was it? If I remember right, it was 3 iron and 2 titanium. Okay, so titanium we've already seen that looks like iron right there. So that's 1 of 3. This is titanium, so we'll go ahead and grab that. That's 1 of 2. That's 2 of 3 on iron. This is more titanium right here. And then I think that right there is going to be some more iron. Okay, so that should be everything we need for all of that. We got the iron, we got the stuff for the door as well. So now we just need a good place to build this thing. And I don't know if I want to put it right by my lander, because the housing stuff, the living compartment, also generates oxygen. So essentially, I could build it out here and have 2 spots in this area where I can get myself some oxygen. And it also looks like there's a crashed ship up on that hill, so I'm thinking like here. This seems relatively flat, so what if we just build this guy, I don't know, let's build it right here, and let's build a door, slap it right there, and we can go right inside, get some oxygen back, and we're good. I mean, it's not the best place for it, but I could easily build under the sides of it, which I kind of like the idea of doing, so what would I need to do that? Iron and titanium. Well, we got iron right here. We've got titanium right here. I can see more iron just over here by this rock. And with a real quick recharge of oxygen, I should be able to slap this guy right on the side there, and another one right on the side there. And we have a bit of a larger living space now, which is pretty good. I'm tempted to build 3 more and extend it that way, just to give us a really good space. So let's go ahead and get, what would it be, 6 iron and 3 titanium? Shouldn't take too long. It looks like there's plenty of iron and plenty of titanium around here. And if I've done my math right, I should be able... Ooh, it doesn't want to let me do that. Interesting. It doesn't want to let me build on the back there, but I can here. So we're going to have like a weird... Yeah, we got a bit of a weird space if I do that, which I'm not absolutely in love with the fact that we're going to have this kind of weird looking space. But I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. And if I really wanted to, we could build up as well, but we need to unlock a ladder, which we don't have right now. So maybe, well, maybe we don't do this right now. We might have to build the deconstruction module because we don't have one right now. And also, this is the thing. What do we got here? We got some oxygen. We got some food. We got a lot of stuff in here, actually, which could be pretty useful. So I'll tell you what. Let's head back to the lander. Let's grab some water because we're getting low on hydration right now. And let's see if we can build the drill tier 1, a wind turbine to power it, and then the terraformation and blueprints screen. Again, I swear I can talk. There we go. We'll drink the water. And what are we looking at in here? We need deconstruction, so I need some silicon. And I'm going to need some magnesium as well, which I can see right about there. And all that's going to let me do is take things down that I've built, so I can take down that little extra bit of living space that we're not necessarily going to need over there. So now that that module's been built, I've attached it to my suit, and using the mouse wheel, I can scroll through the modes on my tool right here, and I can just deconstruct that living compartment and get the parts back. And if we go ahead and look at this... Oh, I didn't want to do that. That is not what I meant to do at all. If we go ahead and look at this, I mean, I can't build here for some reason. I can there and I can't there. I don't necessarily love the fact that I can't do that. I can't do it here either, but we can build up. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's, just because I can, let's build up and eventually we'll have this all connected together, because right now, yeah, we can't actually see what's up there, but eventually we can, so it's okay. Now, in terms of the drill, we need titanium and we need iron, and we just used all of our titanium and iron on the little extension there, so we'll go ahead and get a little bit more. And what was it again? It was 1 and 1. Okay, so we're going to need 2 iron, which we have right here. And then we need a single little bit of titanium for the drill, which is going to be... I think there's some over there. Is there anything closer? Oh, right here. It's actually 2 bits of titanium right here. So we'll grab you. We'll grab that iron as well. We'll grab you. And let's see. So we have a drill. We have a wind turbine. We have a foundation grid. Now, here's something I'm interested in. If I build myself a little foundation grid here, can I, by any chance, I can build it right there. Can I go ahead and put a wind turbine on this foundation grid thing? Oh, I can. That's kind of neat. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily snap, which is fine. I don't think we need it though, so let's just go ahead and get rid of it. Let me really quickly recharge my oxygen, because it's getting a little bit low there. And I guess we'll just go ahead and build the wind turbine first, since it's going to be powering any drills that we do. And we'll get it lined up there. Looks pretty good. So that gives us power. And now we need a drill. Now what the drill does is it generates pressure by releasing gases trapped in the ground. And that's good because that's going to help us to terraform the planet. That's kind of how it works. So we'll go ahead and build this thing, I guess. I don't really know where. I guess we can just sort of build it here for now. And that should be fine. So that's going to start generating some points for the terraformation index, which is now 1 in the top right, which is pretty cool. But we also have to build a heater, which is going to generate heat. We need a veg tube, tier 1, which is going to generate oxygen, and it needs ice and magnesium. Okay. Well, this is ice right here, and that's magnesium right there. So if I pop inside, we can build this thing, and I'm just going to sort of plop it, I guess right about there is fine. I've got nothing to put inside of it though, but I think we did have seeds back in the lander. Yeah, we had the seed lerma, so we'll go ahead and grab that. I'm also going to grab some food, and I'm going to store that. Let's have a little look. How do I make water? Need ice. Okay, let me very quickly grab some ice so I can make some water bottles, and then we'll go and plant the seed and start generating some oxygen, which is going to be fantastic. And we also need to build those screens. The terraformation one is iron, cobalt, silicon, and blueprint is iron, silicon. So 2 iron, 2 silicon, 1 cobalt is all we're going to need there. But first, we want some water bottles. And also, can I build storage? Iron for storage. Okay. Okay, that works for me. We can put some storage over there as well. So what exactly is it now? 3 iron, 2 silicon, 1 cobalt. That should be no problem at all. I think I have everything that I needed. So yeah, we have enough for the screens. We have enough for the storage crate. So we'll pop into the living space and we'll get that all going. We can throw the storage crate, I guess, next to this guy, possibly, if it fits, which it looks like it does. I don't think it matters what way around it goes. We'll just put it sort of there. And I don't know if anything I need to throw in there right now, but that's fine. The terraformation screen has to go in a wall, which is kind of cool. So it could probably just go, I want to say back there is kind of a good spot for it. And we're out of power. Okay, well, that's annoying. And then the blueprints screen is actually going to have to sit on like a little desk or on my storage thing. What do we got? We have desks down here. We have an actual desktop. We have a bed as well. We have some sofas. We have some chairs. The desktop, I guess, could go, I want to say here. We're sort of cramming everything into this side of the base, but that's kind of okay. And then this little screen is going to need some more iron, and we're going to need another wind turbine, which is made with a single bit of iron. So 2 bits of iron to make a turbine and the screen, and we should be good to go. That's going to be 1. That looks like silicon. That looks like more iron. So yeah, we can build another wind turbine, and we can build the screen. I think the turbine can go on this side, then the screen goes on the desk. And there we go. We have the screen, which is essentially the unlock tree for the game. So essentially, once we get to 300 on the terraformation index, we unlock backpack tier 2, which is a larger inventory size. Once we start getting oxygen going and get to whatever 1.00 ppt is, we can unlock the indoor ladder. And oxygen is generated by going ahead and placing the seeds into there. So we'll start generating some oxygen. Do we have a sandstorm coming in? Oh, I think we might. I don't think it does anything. Oh my god. That's not a sandstorm. What the hell? Oh, it's a meteor shower. Oh. I'm pretty sure that gives me a lot of resources if I go and look at where they crash land. I also wonder if I can get hit by a... Well, I say I wonder if I can get hit by a meteor. It's not that I want... Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of iron there. There's magnesium. There's aluminium. Oh. Okay, now I'm interested. What is this? More iron? Okay, do we have more aluminium or aluminum? Oh my god, I really don't want to get hit by a meteor right now. I really don't want my base. Oh my god, my base nearly got hit by a meteor. I don't know how I feel about this. Hey, is it just me or does that one look like it's coming right for me? It kind of does. Nah, we're good. That would have been a bit of a problem, really, if it was coming right for me, but I think I'll survive. Let's just get my oxygen recharged a little bit there, and we'll go ahead and throw some iron and just sort of everything into storage, because that seems like a pretty good idea. Also some water. Seems like a lovely idea as well. Okay, so how are we doing? We are generating oxygen, which is great. We're not generating heat right now. We do need to craft a heater. But to craft a heater, what do I need? I need iridium, iron, and silicon. Now, iridium, I have no idea what the correct way to get iridium is going to be. I have, if it's not obvious, I've played like 30 minutes of this game before I sat down to record it. So I have like a rough understanding of how the start of this game works. But going forward from there, I'm not really too sure. And that makes it a slightly terrifying experience. But I have a theory. I have a theory that we need to go up into that crashed ship and explore it just a little bit. But I don't know that I want to do that, because that seems slightly terrifying. I've got to be honest with you. Although I do... Ooh, blueprint oxygen tank tier 2. Oh, we should probably craft a tier 2 crafting station. That seems like a fantastic idea. It means we can actually make things that are slightly better than the tier 1 stuff. So we build you. Oh yeah, so backpack tier 1, exoskeleton is going to let me increase my equipment capacity. Then oxygen tank tier 2. Oh, silicon, titanium, magnesium. Do we have enough of that? We have one of you. What else do we need? I'm really bad at remembering things. We need more magnesium, silicon, titanium. So titanium right there. Okay. Can I craft, yeah, oxygen. We're going to need some of you. So we have a fair bit of oxygen. What do we need for you again? So silicon, one more magnesium, and then the old tanks. So if we pop outside, we've got magnesium right here. And is that silicon right there? That absolutely is. So if I pop back inside, I think we can go ahead and craft the tank tier 2. Now we need cobalt, which we have a little bit in storage. So if I go ahead and take my old tank off, I can craft the tier 2 tank, throw it on, and my oxygen now goes up to 200. Lovely. Okay. So the next thing I want is the exoskeleton. So titanium, silicon, magnesium. We have titanium. We don't have silicon or magnesium. So popping back outside, that's going to be magnesium right there. That's going to be silicon right there. And that's going to be one crafted exoskeleton right there, which if I just take you off for a second and put that on, we now have a bit more gear space. Which is good because I also want to make the torch. So silicon and 2 magnesium for that. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. And just like that, we can make ourselves a torch module. So let's get that installed. Using F, I can turn a flashlight on, which is lovely. We've got some oxygen being generated right there. I definitely want to get more of that going. Looking at this interface, we're still a little bit away from backpack tier 2. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead. Let's get ourselves a little bit of iron. Let's make another storage container, which... Can these things be stacked? It'd be cool if they could. Can I stick one just in that corner? I absolutely can. So we'll put a storage container in the corner. Let's store some ice and some aluminium. And let's see. So we need this heater. And we also need more veg tubes. Okay. So, the heater, like I said, needs iridium. I have no idea where we get that. The veg tubes are going to need more seeds. So why don't we go exploring just a little bit? We have some water, we have some oxygen. We don't have any food with us. So let me just grab... Oh, we don't have any food here either. It's back in the lander. We'll grab a cheeky little snack. We'll bring... Oh, we do have food with us. I'm an idiot. Okay, let me grab all of this. And let's throw it in storage in the base, and then we'll go explore. In fact, you know what? Let me drink that water just to get filled up, and let me grab some ice so we can make some more. That's looking a lot better. We got a bit more water, we got plenty of oxygen, plenty of food. So if we head in here, I'm gonna just transfer everything over. We're gonna bring 2 water bottles, we're gonna bring 2 things of food, which I can't drag and drop, and we'll bring 2 things of oxygen. That should be enough to keep us going. So if we head outside, what I'm going to be looking for are these containers. In fact, this one has a lot of stuff that we probably need. But I'm going to be looking for more of those containers because generally speaking, you can find cool things in them. So I'm thinking we can probably find some seeds in them, get more veg tubes going, get the oxygen going a little bit better, and start unlocking some cool things, which I would very much like to do. I also kind of want to get a view from this archway because it looks absolutely amazing. And it looks like, oh my god, it looks like there's another ship over there, which is kind of a big deal, but I'm not really feeling like exploring it. It also looks like there's almost sort of carved rocks there. Like a sand fall there? Oh my god. There's actually a lot of stuff to explore, but it looks like there's a chest right there, which is kind of my priority, I'm gonna be honest. So what do we got? We have eggplant seeds, which is going to need to go in a food grower. We have iridium, though. Oh, we got iridium. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to bring this food because I might as well. I'm not going to grab everything else. We are low on oxygen, though, so let me just consume an oxygen tank. That iridium is huge. That's actually such a good find. It means we don't need to go exploring that ship, which I don't know that I'm ready to do that. I do have a flashlight, but... I don't know. I don't know that we're ready to go exploring some crashed ship on a weird alien planet. We're talking cobalt, we're talking silicon, iron, and some food. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the iron. I'm going to take all of it, actually. Except all of the iron. That's fine. And now we can just head back to base. I think we can build ourselves the heater, right? We absolutely can. We'll probably need another wind turbine, but that's okay. So I found another container on the way back, and it actually has a blueprint microchip in it, which will unlock a new blueprint on the blueprint screen. So I'm going to bring that. I'm going to just go ahead and eat some food. I'm going to bring these squash seeds as well. And I think we're probably good. So let's get back to base. I have no more oxygen to bring with me, so we do need to be careful that we don't run out, because if we do, we will absolutely die, which I would kind of prefer to avoid. Do I see another chest down there? I don't think I do. I don't think I see any sort of around here, so let's just focus on getting back to base. Let's make this heater. Let's make sure we have enough power. And we'll start heating this place up a little bit and see if we can't get ourselves a terraform planet. So heater tier 1, we can absolutely build it. And I think what we'll do is place it right down. I want to say here is a good spot for it. We are out of power, of course. So we'll build ourselves another wind turbine, which can go over on this side. Try and get them roughly lined up, something like that. So now we have power. This guy is running. If we look at the stats, we're generating 0.3 pKs per second. In terms of oxygen, it's 0.15, which is actually kind of rough. Oh, we got that backpack, though. Why is this only generating 0.15? That's a little worrying. Pressure is 0.2, so that's not too bad. And then what was it we just got? The backpack tier 2. Okay. So to make a... Oh, wait a minute. Decode a blueprint microchip. What does that give me? That gave me mining speed tier 1 as a microchip. So if I look here, I can increase my mining speed, but we can also get this backpack with iron, silicon, and titanium. So if we pop in here, we have some iron. We don't have any silicon, and we don't have any titanium. But a better backpack sounds lovely. So there's our silicon, and there's our titanium. And if we go ahead and take off the backpack tier 1, we drop a lot of stuff, of course. Let's drop that real quick. I want to grab that backpack. We can craft a backpack tier 2. No, we can't because we dropped the iron, silicon, and titanium. All right. Let's just go ahead and drop a bunch of this stuff. I need that iron. I need that silicon. I need that titanium. And now we make a backpack tier 2. Now we equip it. And now let's just go ahead and grab all the stuff that we dropped. There we go. All right. We got our backpack. What's the next thing that we're looking to unlock? I actually want this. I want the living compartment window because I'd like to be able to see outside, but we need higher pressure, which means we need another drill, which is titanium and iron. I feel like heat and pressure, in fact, pressure is probably the easiest thing that we can generate, right? Because this needs iridium and this needs seeds. Okay, that's fine. We can make that work. But we can go ahead and make that work another time because that is going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I do have a question for you, though, which is if you want to see more of this game, Planet Crafter. That's the name of it. I almost totally forgot it. Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there, if you do want to see some more, do leave a like on the video. Feel free to share it with your nan as well. I'm sure she would absolutely love it. And yeah, just let me know if you want to see more of this. I know it's a bit different for the channel. We don't usually do first-person survival games, but I saw this on Steam recently, and I thought, you know what? I just want to give it a shot. It looks like the Wish.com version of No Man's Sky, and I mean that in the most affectionate way that I possibly can. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.